Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. It's Monday morning, it's bright, it's early. I'm feeling really creative and inspired this week, so this is going to be a good vlog, just you wait and see. I have a really nice couple of days actually ahead of me, so it's going to be a really lovely video that we can spend together. However, to start off this video, I have got some very nice pieces to share with you. And they may or may not be my Cheltenham outfit pieces. I'm actually going to take us through to my dressing room, pop on a different camera in a second just so you can see like top to bottom of everything and go through everything. And I also want to show you the jeans that I've got on because my gorgeous friend Alex was wearing these jeans on Friday at the event that we were all together in London. I had to have them. They've arrived, I've got them on. They are amazing. And even though they're not sort of like high street price jeans. Anyway, let's go into the dressing room, let me show you the jeans and then let me unbox my Cheltenham outfit with you. Welcome to my walk-in wardrobe. I don't actually know if I've done a full video in here before. This is usually just like my throw everything in, close the door, forget all about it. But one thing that I am really trying to do this year is just be a lot tidier. Back in 2018, it was the year where everybody was just Mrs. Hinch crazy. And I was in my cleaning girl era, I adored it. Saturday nights used to be Hinching with Strictly Come Dancing on in the background, followed by The X Factor, followed by I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. And it was just, it was a pretty peak time in my life. And you know, I know that's quite sad to be saying that, seeming as I was about 19 or 20 at the time. But it was like peak existence. And I really miss Hinching. I realised yesterday that I don't follow Mrs. Hinch on Instagram anymore, so I've refollowed and I need to just get back into that like cleaning girl era. Every time I have a shower, like really clean the shower after myself every time, and just doing those like small habits will just keep my house a lot tidier, because usually I spend like half a day once a week just blitzing, whereas if I do little bits like here and there, it should hopefully mean I don't need to do like the full blitz once a week, which just takes a lot of time out of the day, whereas cleaning up after myself as I go may help. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. I used to love Hinching. I used to be the biggest like Zoflora fan in the world. We're gonna try and get back into that craze. But anyway, we are in my dressing room and I think I need to put even like an even further away lens on than this one actually. So let's swap cameras. Okay, so different camera is on. These are the jeans. So these are the jeans that I saw Alex wearing the other day. They're from Reiss. They are this gorgeous dark denim colour. They've got a front seam running down the front and they are flared. Look at my tippy toes so I look like I'm wearing heels. But these are the perfect autumn winter jean and I've still got the tag on them here. They've literally just arrived and I thought they'd be perfect to try on for this video, and if you're looking for like a really staple smart pair of jeans, they are the definition I think of a smart pair of jeans. So I'll leave them linked for you guys because I really love them. I'm going to try some different things on with them as well just to make sure that I do thoroughly love them, but I think for me that these are a keeper. So box number one. I'm going to Cheltenham on the Tuesday and the Wednesday this year, so if you are there, please come and say hello if you see me. And it's actually my first ever time at Cheltenham as well. For years I've wanted to go because it's the week before my birthday. I've usually always been like on holiday or doing something else on that week, and so I've never actually gone, so I am so excited. So this is my Tuesday outfit. Oh my goodness. In the words of Janice from Friends, oh my god. I am obsessed. This is my first ever Holland Cooper cape. This is in the black and white houndstooth, and then look at the back with the HC logo. Oh my goodness. So they are true wardrobe investments, and if looked after properly they will last you an absolute lifetime. I'm just in love. So let's begin by trying her on. Now I've undone all of the buttons. I thought I would show you how beautiful the lining is. Just look at the quality. I mean, if you could feel the quality, there's no quality that quite matches this. And for context as well, I wear everything of Holland Cooper's in a size 8 or a size small. This one is a size small. This is my cape for the Tuesday, and this is the outfit that I'm wearing it with, just to paint the picture. So I've got the Holland Cooper tights, and they have the Holland Cooper monogram running through them. They are so sexy and gorgeous. So I'll leave these linked as well, because usually every time these go into stock, they go out of stock very quickly. So definitely run. These are £39 and they come in a one size fits all. And I'm wearing both coats with this outfit on underneath. So I've got this beautiful skirt. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. That's it from behind. So again, signature gold hardware, just stunning. And I'm pairing it with this gorgeous black turtleneck as well. And on the neck is a very special gold badge as well. Absolutely adore it. And I have a look what it looks like undone as well. So with the outfit that I'm currently wearing, I think I'd actually wear it open, just because the jeans aren't like skin tight, they're flared and less sort of body tight. So I think it's more of like an open sort of flowy outfit so that you can see all of like the contours to my figure. This is giving, isn't it? I mean, this is so cool. Now with the next box, this is a moment. This is a moment that I am going to remember for a very long time. So this is the Holland Cooper trench coat in Mulberry. This is my first ever trench coat, and I feel $1 million right now. I can't express the feeling that this is giving me on my body. I'm trying it on now. I don't know why I haven't made my own investment on one of these before. As I said to you guys earlier, these are the sort of items that you buy once, you look after well, and they will literally last you in your wardrobe for years and years upon end. And I feel like with the trench coat, if you haven't got one already and you've been thinking about it for a long time, my advice would be to go with a sort of block colour, a colour that you can wear with so many different things. If you go for sort of like a darker block colour, for example, obviously the mulberry, the black, even the tan, they're such timeless colours that go with near enough every single colour in the colour palette. So you can get so much wear out of them and you can dress them up. Obviously I've got them with jeans at the moment, just really elevating a very basic outfit on underneath. You can wear them with dresses, you can wear them open, you can wear them closed. I'm going to push it down a little bit as well so you can see the length. The head has obviously now been cut off, but this is the length of the coat. This is the full look of the coat. This is the behind of the coat, but I'll show you that up as well because that's not going to be the most flattering angle being pushed that far down. Let me try and get you focused. Are we going to focus? Now if I turn around, that is the back of the coat. I don't think I could be any more excited and happy with my outfit choices, so I will leave everything linked for you in the description box. They will be affiliate links, but if you're going to Cheltenham, you don't know what to wear, I thoroughly recommend browsing the Holland Cooper website. Hi guys, the comfy clothes now on. I'm in my kitchen, really bent down in a very awkward position so you can see me. I was going to be heading to the gym, but it's the time of the month and I just feel a little bit oof. So I'm going to do a Pilates class from home after lunch, but I have to eat because I've not eaten yet and I'm starving. 1:20 and I've not eaten anything yet. I needed something a little bit more than just scrambled eggs. So I thought to myself, I've got some rice, I've got some tuna. I mean, it's not white rice, it's Mexican rice. So this might be a bit of a weird concoction. But I'm going to do egg fried rice with some tuna on the side, I think is the plan. Just so I've got a little bit of protein and a little bit more something. So let's get cooking. Good afternoon. I have just arrived at the horses. It's much later than what I wanted it to be. It's 4:45, but I do want to ride, so I'm actually going to get my bottoming gear. Get out the car, get my tack in. I'm probably not going to give him like a full groom. He's not going to look too glamorous today because it is going to get dark quite quickly and I do just want to get home before it does get dark really. So I'm going to do a nice quick ride, a nice stretchy session I think for him and I today. Basically, I was just talking to my friend actually on the phone on my way here and life is quite a lot at the moment. I mean, I have been very fortunate for the last few years and I've had my horses on full livery, which if you're not horsey, full livery is either taken as a very privileged position or it's a position where you haven't got the time and obviously the space to do your horses yourself. So it's basically when you're paying somebody else to do everything for you, all you've got to do is ride, or you can even include, you know, your horse being ridden and exercised within your full livery package. So in August of last year, I decided to move my horses out of full livery and do something called DIY, which is do it yourself. So I found a gorgeous private yard in the middle of the New Forest and I am actually paying near enough just as much as what I was when I was in full livery. However, the location here is unmatched. It is beautiful. It's perfect for filming. Obviously with it being private as well, you know, I can do what I want when I want to, which is fantastic. But then time-wise of, you know, mucking out, bringing the horses in, doing the hay nets and then finding time to ride has been really difficult this winter because obviously you do get a lot less like light hours in the day. The arena here is not floodlit either, so I physically can't ride in the dark. So the riding and exercise part of my horse life has kind of gone slightly out the window this winter. I've probably been riding like 4 or 5 times a month as opposed to what should be a week. However, spring is definitely slowly coming. It's a really nice afternoon and I think every time that there is a nice afternoon, I've just got to grab it by the balls and ride. I want to get back into the gym. I want to start doing more Pilates. I really want to learn how to play tennis. Like I've got all these things that I want to do and there is just not enough hours in the day, especially not when obviously life gets dark so early, and also I know that this is complete first world problems. But I thought I just wanted to explain to you why I maybe don't ride as often, why I haven't been competing this winter, is just purely time. I would be in full livery if I still wanted to be. The reason that I'm not in full livery, I mean, obviously the location here is amazing, but it's very nice being in control of your horses, what they're eating. I'm in control of their weight, what they look like. You know, they're my horses, and they're now fully my responsibility, which, you know, after being in full livery for such a long time and finding that to be very disappointing. And also when you do your horses yourself, the bond is unmatched, and I wouldn't trade this for the world. Just need to find more time in my day to ride, basically. But anyway, today is the day that the Lemure Spring Summer colours have been released, so if you haven't seen them yet, definitely go and check them out. But I was sent the Loire Fern collection, and it's very similar to this Holland Cooper fleece, and I really wanted to wear something fleecy and warm today that's also quite sort of like moisture wicking and not too stuffy. So I've got this on, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I've been living in this ever since I was sent it a few weeks ago. They've also got really great pockets. It's not kangaroo pockets, but they sort of go all the way through like a kangaroo pocket on both sides and end up here, if that makes sense. It's just a really smart layering piece and just fantastic. So I ride in it, I walk my dogs in it, I lounge around the house in it, I do this, that and everything with it. It's a great sage green, which I think is going to go really well with my fern saddle pads. Waffling now over, let's go ride my pony. Come on, cheeky lovey. Oh, my Bobby. Oh, bring in your steps again, so you can come down. Exercise time. We've got a little bit of a scruff bag situation going on today. Mane is all on the wrong side and looks really not great this way. But anyway, the sun is setting. We've just been chatting away for the last like half an hour, so we're very behind. I haven't caught up with anybody here over the weekend, and there's always lots to catch up on. But anyway, it's a beautiful evening and the birds are singing. I've got my beautiful best friend here, even if he does look a bit on the scruffy side. And I'm going to get on my little steps over there and jump on my horsey, my little best friend. One thing that I'm really missing since not being at Forest Oaks is music. That was one of the nicest things, obviously, aside from the fact that the whole yard was absolutely stunning, but the indoor arena having the most amazing speakers literally blasting with whatever music that you wanted. So thinking about it for a while, and I sometimes quite like one in the summer and in the house anyway, but getting like a Bose speaker or like a good like boom like portable Bluetooth speaker. So I might have to get one. So if anyone has any really good recommendations, but something that's really portable, really easy to use, but also is going to be loud enough that I can actually hear it properly as I'm riding in a like 20 by 40 arena, if that makes sense. So send me some recommendations please, guys, on some Bluetooth speakers that will go boom boom boom. Right, chicken, let's get on. Should we get on? I know you're bored, aren't you? You're bored. And we're on, and we're up, and it's a lovely evening. Well, the sun is kind of setting as we speak, but I'm gonna get on a ride and I will see you guys a little bit later. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 5:15 and it is still light outside. The birds are singing, the sun is slowly setting, and I've ridden. I mean, don't get me wrong, I haven't fully mucked out and I haven't done hay nets yet, but I'm bringing horses in the light, and this is bliss. I feel like this has been the longest time coming. Every single equestrian, I know like even non-equestrians are very excited for the lighter evenings. I feel like for anybody that works outside, it is even more bliss, waiting for the light again. I love the autumn, I love the lead up to Christmas, but after that I am out of here and I just want the spring. The only thing that the spring does bring and the summer is the midges, and they're not too bad over at that side, but when you come over to Truly, maybe she just smells, maybe it's just her, but she's just swarmed with midges and flies and whichever and whatever, and it's February and I'm already thinking she might need her fly hat on because she just gets swarmed. Maybe there's something like dead in the forest, like the New Forest is literally, I'll show you. So this is her and her field, and then this is like obviously our bit of land here. Here is the New Forest, so maybe there's like something dead, like an animal or something, or even in like this bit, because there's nothing in her field. Where I'm stood here there's no midges, but I'll go over there and I'll be swarmed with them, which is really unpleasant. Oh, my phone's ringing. Who could be wanting to talk to me? My mother. Hello, I'm just filming and getting my horse in. Can I call you back in a second? I say hello to YouTube.
Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. Oh God, it's taken me a whole week to work out how to use
Bluetooth. Love you, bye. Back to reality. Yes, I'm going to leave you up here so you can actually watch, but if you see us both like shaking our heads in a second, it's because she is just swarmed with midges. What have you seen? Oh, got the camera, got my horse. Come on, chickie, you get. Oh dear. Oh, what is the matter? What have you seen? Deep breath and then come on through. Run quick, otherwise the gate's going to shut on you. Quick. Oh, what's the matter? What wasn't there yesterday, my princess? What is it? Huh? What So you looked covered in flies. You really look very pretty being scared, but what's scaring you, baby? She's very good though, like when she's scared she just breathes heavily and grows. She's not spooky or like frisky with it. She just grows and stops, which is actually a really nice thing. I've got to shut the gate, Nibs. I do. Ooh, big breath. That's a snowdrop, honey. Yeah, that's a little flower. Yeah, it's a little flower. Choo-choo. Oh, not so donkey-like today. I almost prefer that. Well, everybody, you're about to witness truly having a saddle on for the first time. I'm so excited. I feel like a proud mum. This is just me, her, and the saddle all go through the sky, but hopefully it's all good. Baby, what's this? Wow. Look at this. Look. Wow. What have you got on, honey bunny boo? Are you big horsey now? This means big horsey stuff. Oh, what have you got on? Wow, Choo-choo. Oh, my baby's all grown up. Got a big horsey all of a sudden. Look, you got a saddle on. Look at that. Oh, it's a big horsey, I see. Wow, you're so clever. Desensitizing, no cares in the world, just bored and wants to go to bed. Something has happened today. A bit bored. Auntie Susie, what are you doing up there? Good morning, everybody. I say good morning. It is now the afternoon. I've just arrived at my photo shoot. And I mean, my hair is looking beautiful, right? I have spent my morning editing YouTube videos and now it is time to do my photo shoot. And I'm shooting the two Holland Cooper outfits that you saw yesterday and this gorgeous suit as well. I'm doing it at my granddad's house today actually because I think it might be it's really nice here. So that is where the shoot is being held. And then I've got to go and do my horses, ride my horse, and I've quite like to go to the gym later. So it is really a case of there's no rest for the wicked. But anyway, the hair is coming down. The hair's going to be literally in for about 2 seconds and blow away because it's quite windy. And I brought my drone today, but again, I think it's a bit too windy to be able to pop it up in the air, which is a bit annoying. We're giving Lioness, and actually I'm quite glad that it will drop in 2 seconds. But anyway, it is time to shoot. Who's here? It's a shame it's not a nice day with the pool open today, but anyone for a swim?
Pretend that we're going in February.
Yeah. I'm going to try and not fall over all these bits while I'm in heels. But I've got the trench coat on and I'm feeling $1 million wearing this. So. Good morning, everybody. It is disgusting outside. It is absolutely tipping it down, but this morning I have my first ever chiropractor appointment and I'm really excited. I've never actually had one before and I'm a little bit scared because I don't like clicking. I'm very squeamish, and even when people like click their fingers, you know, when people like click their fingers, you get the EBGBs and sort of just can't cope. So I am a little bit nervous because obviously it's going to be happening to me today. But the main reason for me going is my body is very on the wonk. My whole right side is so much further forward. My right shoulder is so much further forward, which means my hip's out of place and it's affecting my horse riding and sort of like my day-to-day life. So I do really just need to get some balls and go for this chiropractor appointment to Dr. Antonia, and her details will be in the description box in case you're local to the New Forest, sort of Bournemouth, Southampton area. She is the only person that I am ever going to be trusting with my body. I went to the same school as her. I've known her for years and years and years, and she is fantastic at her job. The reviews are incredible. So it is about time that I go and fix my body. So all of her details will be in the description box. I'm going to drive out in the rain and have to walk about 5 minutes in the rain to get to the appointment. But anyway, let's go. So yeah, I'm very, very on the wonk. Yeah, and as I said, it's affecting my horse riding. Okay. Just because I am so wonky, which means I'm a lot stronger therefore in my right rein on my horse, and he's then on the wonk, and it's sort of pulling everything a little bit everywhere. With weight training as well, I'm so much stronger on this arm. Okay. But also when I'm squatting, obviously I'm not straight, and it's going to affect me, I think, obviously as I get older.
Definitely. Do you get any neck pain or headaches?
I get headaches, I get a lot of neck pain, and I would say I'm probably quite tight. Yeah. All through my shoulders, I can quite naughty. Okay. So I think the rest of my body is actually okay. Well, what you're able to tell me if it is or if it isn't, but this is sort of where I say my like trouble.
Your focus area is definitely. With the headaches, these muscles can cause headache referral, so we can help you with that as well. Can you whip your shoes and your top off? Of course, So what we'll do, I will have a good posture, I'll do a few tests, and then I'll explain to you what's happening.
Amazing.
Wrong reasons.
Yeah, wrong reasons.
Yep. So just nice going down the left arm, and the sorting going here, and the other side. Anything going down the right arm?
No.
Good. Right, just going down the right leg.
No.
Good. Not started yet. What we're looking at, so your face is that way.
Yep.
Neck, upper, mid, lower pelvis. You have a vertebra, you have a disc, and you have a nerve that comes from the spinal cord, and it goes all the way down the arm or leg like a string. So when I got you to look up, test the artery here. If there was a problem, it would compress. You'd get a lot of dizziness, like headness, vertigo.
Okay.
You were fine. I'm going to do very big movements. We just make sure that's okay, which it was. What is happening? So your ribs are here. There's a muscle that connects the pelvis to your rib. When it's tight, it contracts and it pulls you over. That's why in the picture you look a little bit shifted.
Yeah.
When we check your leg length again, it's not quite even. That means the pelvis is doing this. So again, riding, you may feel that you're not quite even with your sit bones. When you go to gym, squats, leg press, deadlift, you might feel that one leg is pushing more than the other. This is very common. Cause varies. Crossing legs is one of the main ones.
Okay.
We always cross the same legs. That creates that shifting.
Okay.
Generally, lots of sitting, driving, carrying things one side, one on the other. So I'll talk to you about kind of posture at the end, but I'll do the adjustment today to level that.
Okay.
We'll focus up through here today, but you're welcome to come back and we can do a similar thing through here. Up through here, traps are tight, chest and lats are very tight, so the whole shoulder is coming forward. That means it's not moving as it should. So A, it might be a bit clicky and crunchy and a bit restricted. It's also pulling your shoulder blades forward, so that will then create a bit of instability and scapular winging through here, which is why in the picture, when I open the joint, it releases the pressure and it makes a clicking sound. So you get a few clicks and pops. It's not bone on bone, it's not cutting it out, it's just opening, so it's quite nice. Honestly, everyone loves it, it's okay. Do that first, then we'll do the muscles, which are a little bit uncomfortable. Everything's out of 10 if there's too much, tell me. You can talk about it, it's fine. Feels funny being on two people's camera.
Introduce you. So everybody, this is Dr. Antonia.
Hi. Yeah, so I'm Antonia, I'm the chiropractor, body fit chiropractic in Ringwood. We are doing a lovely treatment on Scarlet today, and
Try to de-wonk me.
all I want you to do is squeeze those shoulders nice and tightly.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath in, all the way out. Good. Good. Okay?
Perfect.
Good. On
Oh, I'm back.
It happens at least once a week. To understand. Would you mind holding it to your head? That's right. You'll be fine. Take a deep breath in. Drop. Forward. Okay. Bit tight in there. Tight. They can cause headaches.
Yeah.
So that might be their headache.
Yeah, I do get really bad headaches. I don't know whether they're migraines or not, but I do get really bad headaches.
Okay, we'll do a bit of this stuff. Hands in the middle for me. Good. There we go. Nice and relaxed. Okay. We have some work to do today, miss.
Okay.
You're very stiff. Take a deep breath in and out. There. And out. Good.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well done. That was needed.
Yeah, it was.
Breathe in and out. There we go. Good. Okay.
Oh my gosh, the weather is absolutely disgusting. I've just run across the town centre where I live. I've run into Sainsbury's. I've got some dog food, some milk and a cream egg because I feel like I deserve a cream egg right now. Oh my goodness. If you've never had a chiropractor appointment before, do not be like me and be scared and then put off actually going. It was fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, like there were moments of discomfort where I am very tight. Apparently I am very stiff. And I did know that before going, like it's definitely been a long time coming, going to a chiropractor appointment. I'm very much on the wonk, but I already feel so much better. And Antonia is also going to send me home with some homework and some stretches to do as well that I can do in between appointments. So I'm actually back on Friday. Today is Wednesday. Because as she said, you're better to just get straight and aligned and then have a maintenance appointment every sort of 4 to 6 weeks thereafter. But when I'm horse riding, you can really notice it. My right hand is so much further forward on the reins and just obviously like in the photos and things like that. And I really am like just completely shifted, and I always have been. Whenever I've had horse riding like instructors and things in the past, like ever since I was teeny tiny, everybody has always said I've sat wonky. And now whether that began just by sitting wonky and then my body has just adapted to being wonky, or whether I've always been wonky, I don't know. But I've always sat much further on my right seat bone, and I've always been on the wonk. It'd be really interesting going forward just to see how my body realigns itself and just sort of get back straight again. So I'm very excited, and as I say, if you've been putting off having a chiropractor appointment for any reason, it's really not that bad. I am the biggest wimp. I'm a pussy. Like, I really am a pussy. I don't like clicking. I don't like sitting next to people when they click their fingers. I don't like people that even like they move their neck and they go click, 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 click. I'm like, oh god, don't do that around me. It's fine. It actually felt really nice. There was nothing to be scared about. I mean, as I said, there was discomfort, like the pressure points in my muscles. There were times when I was like, oh, this is an 8 or a 9 out of 10. But after like a few seconds, after breathing through it and, you know, getting through that bit, then the pain releases, the muscle releases, and it was so much better. So yeah, there's nothing to be scared about. Honestly, there's nothing to be scared about. Just make sure you're going to somebody amazing with amazing reviews. Really check everybody out that's obviously going to be touching your body, because it is your body and there is so much that can probably go wrong. I'm home, I'm cold, I don't want to go back outside and do my horses, but that is where I'm off to. I'm going to leave you guys at home because it's not a day for a camera outside. I've just finished editing the video that went live on Wednesday, which was my trip to London last week, so that's all good to go, ready for this evening. And then this evening I think I actually want to do a bit of a wardrobe clear out and sort out. I say clear out, more of just a spring clean in my wardrobe. As I said to you guys at the start of this video, also I hope you're loving the hair. But as I said to you guys at the start of this video, I want to just get back into like my Mrs. Hinch era. Everyday sort of cleaning and just being that little bit more organised. It's just going to help the everyday. It's got to the point where I think we all do it. So we have like a big wardrobe reorganisation. Everything is in its place. Everything is tidy. It looks like I've employed someone to come in and just sort out all my jumpers and everything looks pristine. And then a few weeks and wash loads go by. And I hate putting my washing away. And it does sometimes, not always, but especially like with jumpers, with underwear, there's less organisation after a few weeks, and it is just throw everything in and just hope it fits and just shove it in. Or I can't be bothered to put the washing away today, let's just pop it underneath. Shut the door, close your eyes and don't worry about it or think about it again. It's 2024 and I want to try and bake some break some bad habits. There we go. As I get back from the horses, sorry, I'm like in between looking here and here. I never know which is best to look at.
Hey, how you doing?
But anyway, yeah, when I get back from the horses, waffle over, I am going to be attempting. Quickly before I go to the horses, guys, I've just bought these. So I do actually have the big Apple headphones, the AirPod Maxes, and I obviously don't want to be wearing them at the horses and ruining them. And I do also have the AirPod Pros, but they are, you know, they do fall out of my ears sometimes. And the one place I don't want them to be falling out of is at the horses, in the mud, in horse poo, etc, etc. So these were on offer on Amazon, I think down to about £40. They're actually really aesthetic as well. So even if you wanted to wear them for like the gym, for travel, etc. Basically, I just want to be listening to podcasts and audiobooks while I muck out and when I do all of my sort of outdoor duty. Looked absolutely perfect, so I'll leave them linked for you guys in case you're looking for some headphones. Good afternoon, everybody. So I actually ended up not doing what I intended to do yesterday, which was when I got home from the horses, have a quick shower and then sort out my wardrobes. I instead felt really creative and I had a nice bath. I went downstairs, had my dinner, and then I literally sat making reels and TikToks for about 4 hours. This morning I woke up feeling a little bit, just, you know when you just wake up and just think, I just want to scrub every single layer of my body. So that's what I did. I've woken up this morning just not feeling my best self. I'm not feeling motivated, inspired, I'm not ready to seize the day, and whenever that happens, I know it's time for the everything shower. So this morning I thought we could have an everything shower together. And so following that, I am now in my wardrobe and I am now going to just slowly start sorting things out. I'm not going to be moving anything from autumn, winter to spring, summer just yet, but there's just things in my wardrobe that I'm not wearing at the moment and that are taking up quite a lot of space. So I want to sort of just make sure that everything that's in my wardrobe are things that I can see easily, reach for easily, and things that I actually want to be wearing a lot of the time, if that makes sense. The tiny wardrobe space that you've just seen me clear out is sort of like all of my basic everyday tops and like sport jackets, etc. So, and there's a lot of things in there that don't actually need to be in there and can be folded up into drawers elsewhere and things like that. I really want that to be like my basic staple top area. So I do need to go and do the horses. It's tipping it down again. It's just raining non-stop. But I keep being asked as well for my coffee cake recipe, so I think I'm going to film that tomorrow. So let's begin. Plan of action is going from sleeveless to short sleeve to long sleeve. Yee, let me in. Used to be in there. That's quite a nice top to be in there. I think that needs to be in my nice top selection. Quick PSA, the Tala tops are the best. Like the lounge tops, they're insane. The quality is amazing and they're actually made out of sustainable fabrics as well. So I will be taking out everything again and turning it inside out. And you might be thinking, is that not a really weird way to do it? But that's just how my brain is working today. Doesn't need to be in there. But without my sports jackets, that now looks so much better. An hour has passed and actually it's not raining now. It's just dark and grey and just miserable outside. So I have tied my hair back just to save it from the weather. As I do feel like doing the horses this winter has really affected my hair. My hair was getting so thick and so healthy, and although my camera died, so onto my phone it is. Even though my hair is still shiny and healthy, I've lost so much of it. And I genuinely just think it is just weather conditions and my hair not being used to the weather. It has been about a decade since the last sort of winter I've been outside every single day. All weathers, etc., doing the horses. But anyway, before I go to the yard, I've just had a parcel arrive from Blackheart, so I thought we could open it together. Pop you up on my TV stand for a second so I know exactly what's in here. These are the new hybrids. These are the espresso hybrids. And anybody that knows me knows that my favourite thing to ride in the whole entire world is the Blackheart hybrids. And if I'm not riding in these, then it's not going to be a great day and I'm not going to ride my best. We're a size small, and I just want to say a huge thank you to Erin and to Blackheart for sending these to me. Riding breeches just do not get better than these. They're the most flattering, most comfortable, most supportive, just most everything. They've got the perfect amount of stick and grip on the bottom. These play pockets here are the most flattering thing on the bottom ever. A gorgeous waistband. This is really compressing, but also not too compressing that it's uncomfortable. Gorgeous detailing here on the buttons. These are just like a little front clasp with a front zip. These pockets literally, let me unravel them, hang on. These pockets literally go all the way down to your knees. There is so much storage, like I'm still going. I just can't get my whole hand in there one-handed. But you can see here how far the pockets go down to. They are incredible, and that's on both sides as well. This is a brand new colour. They also do a lighter brown called the chocolate as well, which I've also got, but I am a really sort of chocolate brown neutral sort of person, and so I'm thrilled to have these in my collection now. I have so many colours. Majority I purchased, but actually Blackheart very kindly did send me these ones just to be super transparent, but I will leave them linked in the description box. It won't be an affiliates link, and this isn't necessarily an ad. I'm being asked to sort of just do some Instagram photos in them, which I will willingly and happily do because they are all I wear. And if I was to ever be asked to just choose one equestrian item from my equestrian wardrobe, it would be the hybrids. Hello and happy Friday everybody. I have been editing this video actually all morning, and I promised you guys the coffee cake recipe. And so I am really wanting to take my Instagram to the next level. I'm really wanting to be personal on that. I'm wanting you to be able to come to my Instagram and get more than just pretty photos. I find with YouTube it's so personal and you can really get to know me, and you know, it can be a bit of a safe space. It's a very calming space. It's a very easy watching space, and I feel like with Instagram and TikTok a lot of the time it's very sort of flashy and you're always showing your best self as opposed to sometimes your real self and your raw self. And I think that's so important to get, you know, the raw side of somebody on social media. And as I say, that's why I love YouTube so much, but I kind of want to change that up a little bit on my Instagram and create a bit of a safe space on there as well. So I'm not necessarily plugging it, but I do invite you to come over to my Instagram. I'll leave it down here. It's just Scarlet Martin with an underscore. But today I thought I would try out a new version of short form content and doing some baking, doing some cooking on a nice big camera so the quality is amazing, and just sort of create some cozy reels. So my coffee cake recipe I actually filmed like that. I'll pop it on here as well in a second just so you can watch it and sort of get a bit of a taster of what is to come on my Instagram. So that is the plan, and then in about half an hour's time I'm heading back out for my second chiropractor appointment. I'm feeling really good actually. I'm not feeling achy. I was expecting to feel quite achy yesterday, but I'm not. I feel a lot more upright. I think since going I'm really noticing my posture more. I'm making a lot more effort with my posture, and I haven't ridden since. I'm going to be riding this afternoon because it's not raining, which is fantastic. I cue the coffee cake recipe, which I honestly get asked about so many times, so happy watching. Hello everybody and welcome to a whole new series in my kitchen. We're going to be starting of course today by baking, and we're going to be baking a coffee cake. Now whenever I posted my coffee cake on social media before, I get so many messages asking for the recipe. Today I'm going to be sharing it with you, and to friends and family that have tried it as well, everybody gives it 10 out of 10 reviews, and the sponge, it's banging. I always like to start by setting up my station and getting out all of my ingredients. Now I'm using a KitchenAid today, but of course you can either mix by hand and or use your electric whisk. Recipe-wise, the ingredient list is really easy to remember. So you need 225 grams of butter, another 225 grams of self-raising flour, also 225 grams of light brown sugar. I like to pop in a teaspoon of baking powder too, and you're also going to want 4 medium-sized eggs. And also then to add your coffee. So I'm going to be using a shot of espresso, but you can also use 2 teaspoons of instant coffee mixed with 2 teaspoons of boiling water. Also just preheating the oven to 180 degrees. And also prepping our loaf tin ready for baking. Spritz my pan first with the Fry Light butter spray. And scrunching up some baking paper, moulding it into my tin. I'm much more of a rustic sort of baker as opposed to a beautiful sort of birthday cake baker. And it's now time to crack in my eggs. Just adding my flour, also adding my baking powder. So I'm now just making my buttercream ahead of time so it has time to set. I used 150 grams of butter to 300 grams of icing sugar. And there we have it, my foolproof coffee cake. So very excitingly, as I wait for my cake to cool, I've got a new cake box that I want to share with you. I'm so excited for this. I've always seen people have them and never really known where to go. So I had a search on Amazon. They've got one on H&M at the moment as well, which is very similar, but this was cheaper. Also looked slightly bigger. However, upon feeling this is plastic and I'm assuming the H&M one would be glass. So I'll link both down below. I do think I'd rather glass, but at least it's less heavy, I suppose. And I'm impatient. I can't send things back and order something different. So here we go. Here we have it, my new little cake tin. Perfect for popping cakes in. So I think I'm actually going to pop that in there now to cool off just so it stays nice and fresh. No, the cake's not for Naggy Noo. For Mummy. Yeah, for Mummy, not for Naggy Noo. So I'm just heading off for my chiropractor appointment, and I was going to bring you guys with me, but I have a feeling today's vlog is very, very long. So if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. But I do think it's time to close this video off. So I really do hope you guys loved this vlog, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to subscribe. I also really hope you guys are enjoying the double uploads every single week. So if you are new here and this is the first video you've watched, I upload on Sundays at 9 AM and Wednesdays at 5:30 PM. I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead, and I will see you guys Wednesday at 5:30.